back to IGN Live at Comic-Con. AMC's hit show Fear the Walking Dead continues to rip through expectations with teeth, claws, and just the right amount of heart. Here to tell me how to survive an increasingly terrifying world of the undead are the stars of the show, Maggie Grace, Jenna Elfman, Nisenson, and Karen David. Hey everybody!
Hello!
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, so right off the bat, a lot of fans have been excited about Morgan and Dwight from The Walking Dead joining. Do we see any more crossovers coming? What do you guys think?
It's always a possibility.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
The helicopter crossed over.
Yeah, the
definitely.
mystery group, yes.
It's possible.
Do you think that the Fear the Walking Dead group is ready to join forces with the Walking Dead group? Can they hold their own? Oh.
I know we can hold our own.
Yeah?
I think
Yes.
we could. Yeah.
We got it.
I asked the other group if they, which show was better, and then I got a lot of gasps, so I won't ask that. Okay, we won't touch that one. But seriously, radioactive zombies, I mean, could it get any worse than that? Can you just tell me what was your reaction when you're like, wow, we're taking it to this level?
I think, you know, for me, being a new character in the show, and when Ian and Andrew told me Grace's backstory, and that she played a huge part in bringing these irradiated walkers to the new, to the group, I was like, oh great, they're really gonna love me. But just what Grace has to work with, that guilt that she has to live with every day, because she's responsible for all those people who she worked with at the plant. And now this problem started off as a drop of water in the bucket, and now it's just become so uncontrollable. And the last thing she wants is for any of these lovely people to be affected.
Yeah.
Alexa, what about you? When you're like radioactive zombies, cool.
Yeah, totally. No, I think it's really cool. I think it brings a whole new threat and a whole new idea of walkers. And I think it just creates a new level of danger that we haven't really seen before.
Jenna, were you like, zombies, can they get any worse? Or what was your reaction?
Well, I just thought, you know, radiation you can't see.
Yes.
And so it's this element of invisible danger, yet impingeful danger, and that this area that they're in, you can't, there's no escape. Like if something goes wrong, we're stuck, you know, while we're working on like, are we gonna have a plane? Are we not gonna have a plane, you know? So I think that having the walkers have the radioactive factor, but also radiation in general is such a dangerous, invisible threat, which when you can't see something, you don't know the degree, you don't know what range of danger you're in, which makes it even more dangerous, the unknown.
Yeah.
Maggie, you agree? I mean, this is just an entirely new level. Seriously, like now we're dealing with that.
I think it's a really interesting choice to switch up the rules of the world. Everyone has to go by a whole new set of rules and behaviors in order to survive. So it just got more dangerous even.
Okay, so let's talk about these kids that have entered the picture. I feel like they've refocused the group. It's given them a purpose. Would you guys agree with that, or maybe I'm just speculating too much?
Yeah, I think there's more hope.
Yeah.
It's also interesting to see children who, you know, they have, I mean, as a mother myself, I see how much children need their parents. I mean, children aren't meant, Mother Nature did not mean for children to raise themselves. And so you see this whole group of children raising themselves in this horrific, you know, environment called the apocalypse. And you have this, you know, they're trying to create a dangerous environment around them to scare people off. So their orientation is to create fear and create danger to survive. And you have this group of loving people trying to convince them that their help is safe, their help isn't betrayal. And to get them through that, I think it's going to be very interesting to see that child point of view.
It's also really interesting to me to see kids that don't really remember society as it was before. Like they've grown up in this world.
Crazy,
Yeah.
messed up world, yeah.
And kids are really very much reflective of your truth.
Yeah.
Things that we don't see or want to see, they see very clearly, and they speak so candidly and so honestly that it's kind of looking at it from you're reminded the perspective that they're looking at it from. You can learn so much from them.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are excited about seeing the mystery group that took Rick away. Do you think we're going to see more of this mystery group? Could we see Rick? What are you guys speculating?
I sure hope so. Yeah, so exciting. It's so hard to keep under wraps because I knew for a long time that we were going to crack that world open, the wider mythology and the wider universe of The Walking Dead. And
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't think you drop an episode like the one you did to never touch that again. I would hope that there'd be more
Yeah.
explored on that, right?
yeah, and I think it's hard for my character to live with, that possibility that there's that community out there that's not just addressing the problems of the apocalypse, but might have the key to the species' survival. I mean, these are like big technologies that they seem to be working with.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so much going on. Thanks so much for talking with us, you guys. And be sure to catch up on Fear the Walking Dead on AMC and support this ragtag group of Walker apocalypse survivors. IGN Live at Comic-Con will return after this. See you in a little. You guys are great. Oh my gosh.